Distinguished members of Tampan globally, we also welcome you to this annual conference, 3rd April 2025. Without wasting much of your time, I, Alhaji the chairman of Conference 2025, and welcome you all to today's program. Thank you. God bless you.
We will be discussing, we'll be talking to us on child trafficking.
All right, when there is illegal procurement of a child, we'll talk about child trafficking. So every time, for whatever reason, whether it is said to be of good, you know something can be good, but then it is wrong. If your mother says that is a good reason but a very wrong decision. That you have a good reason does not mean you should take a wrong decision. Okay? Child trafficking is not allowed at any level for any reason. So procurement is one instance of child trafficking. Relocation is you're taken from here, and then I like to let you know this, young people, please take it seriously. An opportunity to leave Nigeria is not necessarily something positive. You can stay here and be successful, and you go there on visitation. Don't be deceived that you can go to London to be a house girl. Being a responsible person in Nigeria is better than being a maid anywhere else in the world. So don't allow yourself to be deceived by the fact that you are traveling abroad. Just recently, the chairman board of trustees was in the UK to receive an honorary PhD. That can be your case. He only traveled to receive the award and he came back because he is globally relevant. You don't have to go anywhere in the world before you can be relevant. You can stay here and be relevant. So relocation is one of the indices of child trafficking, and it is made to look pleasurable to you. You are given the impression that when you get there, it's all going to be rosy. What is rosy about being a slave in someone else's country? All that I have talked about so far is the conventional meaning of child trafficking. In the 21st century, this is another thing we need to take seriously, and this goes to both the parents and the young people. You can be engaging in child trafficking even with your child that is living right under your roof. When you have a reason to tell your children, it is child trafficking. And ladies and gentlemen, I am very sorry to say this. Children are not instruments for actualizing your own dreams. We have had parents say things like, Professor Junior cannot, so I could not study law, Junior has to study law. Junior has a calling. Children are not instruments for achieving your own desires. You are not too young to gain admission and study law. Don't force children to do what they do not want to do. It's part of child trafficking. Can any professor anywhere in the world look at Ogabelo and say he's not successful? I tell my students in Lagos State University, a whole lot of young people who would do well as hairdressers are forced to study banking and finance. I have the highest university degree, yet I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that purpose is living a meaningful life, not necessarily bagging certification. Once again, we welcome him. I'm glad to. Young people, can we continue, please? But I am telling you that one of the indices of child trafficking in the contemporary age is when your parents think you are an instrument for achieving your own goals. You have your own purpose.
respect our parents, and anything they say, we should always abide by their law. But in the case of decision making, a recent case with me said that I want to learn social handle. My mom was like, you must not learn it. And to me, I see that the work should go to learn. I cannot go with it my way is not. And all my mind are already moved up on another work. But she still decided not to allow me to let that go. Will I say because of I want to make my own decision, I should disrespect her?
Please put your hands together for him. One brilliant question. Yes, question number 2.
And I'm a representative of Omole Junior Grammar School. My question goes like this. Also like the person that spoke. He says that we're decision making, but in the case of a step parent, like a stepmother or a stepfather, where they feel that, okay, you need to learn this work, they don't know, but you don't agree, how do you go about it?
Maybe they're always doing by themselves.
Okay, thank you. I'll just answer all of these questions in just 2 minutes. I thought we were going to take 3 or 8 of them. Please come very quickly.
So my name is Regular Mr. representative of Tampan Millennium Senior Secondary School. My question is that if the parent chooses the course for the child, like for instance, the child is study at home, and the mother says that she should study nursing because nursing is more recognized in foreign country. Does that mean that the child
I'm going to provide just one answer to this question. I will be very happy if this explanation broadcast so that parents can know. The first thing, you see, I am happy these children are saying this, and I like to let you know something, parents. Greatness is not the feature of any profession. Greatness is the feature of anything you do and you do well. Otunba Gaddafi is a shit packer. He said shit here, I will pack it. Ladies and gentlemen, I am a teacher. I do not think any lawyer, any doctor, anywhere in the world can say I am a low human being. I am begging you, parents, let these children live a purposeful life. You force them to come to school, so we have 300 level English students who can't define preposition. Banking and finance students who cannot define immigration because it is not their place of calling. I'd like to tell you something now. Handwork has become more reliable than going to school in Nigeria. If after 6 months she cannot cut a piece of cloth, the boss will call the parents that they can't show no to go. But they successfully go to school. They go to the university for 4 years and they don't know their course. We now talk about unemployment. Ladies and gentlemen, unemployment is a problem in Nigeria, but the bigger problem is unemployability. We are raising people who are not living a purposeful life. So the first message is to parents. Don't think success is tied to any profession. I am not being ridiculous, but in medical doctors are on the motto. So people do not necessarily say it like a minute. I am a voice and I deserve to be heard. Dare to tell your parents that, mommy, I want to talk to you. And explain to them that where your joy lies is in studying theater art and not in studying medicine. Where your joy lies is in studying linguistics, not in studying mass comm. Sit them down like they sit you down. They are not going to kill you. But in the event that you are left with no other option, please do what they say. Someday, the light will come and you will liberate yourself. Keep your vision in your head. You will pursue it when you have to do that.